Alright, so Scythe is on Necro, Juices is... I don't even know, but...
Same.
Yeah, Scythe is...
Can we call him Jesus, dude?
Yeah.
Can we call him Jesus? I want to call... Alright.
Fine. Let's call him Jesus.
Who's... No, Jesus. It's Jesus, dude.
Alright, Scythe
He's
is...
Jesus, but you swap the U with the E.
Yeah, that's the point, Sub.
So he's Jesus.
Alright, anyway, Scythe is...
Skith, dude. Skith.
Scythe,
dude.
Alright, Skith.
Skith versus Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus is Rust Bucket. I mean, Dragon Slayer. Yeah, Dragon Slayer.
Jesus is Dragon Slayer, dude.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed
and Skith
is so far all the times that this match has been done, which is like a lot for some reason, Rust Bucket has won them all.
Yeah, it does seem that way, and again, this is another one of those lineups where if you're outside the top 10, the better player will certainly prevail in this lineup, and I feel like if two people are close to each other in the skill level, that the better class will prevail, and I think that could be a reason why we're seeing the Rust come out so many times, is the times the Rust is either the times it seems like the Rust seems to have the what am I saying? I'm so tired. DKD did this match. Clearly of course he won. Who else did this match? Oh, dude, look at his slides, dude. Look at the Skith slides, dude.
Oh yeah, Dynamo and Percy.
Rust won? Dynamo was Rust Bucket?
Yep. Oh no, wait. Oh. No. Dynamo is Dragon Slayer. I'm wrong.
Alright.
There's
okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, so yeah, it is a pretty...
He countered, scrub! Yeah! You're not always right, Otis. Fucking... Yes, you're a hacker. Blade's better than you.
I'm gonna ban you.
Otis, let's 1v1 for your channel. I want to be famous.
You already have tons of 1v1s.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
That HP though. That HP. Your life Skype's
the zoom in. The zoom.
Nice.
Here lies Skype's hope and dreams. God damn it. Skith. Necro, dude. Honestly, he's losing because he has the fucking poser bunny helm on, dude.
I'm pretty sure if I used my RNG Jesus mode Rust Bucket, Dragon Slayer would be perceived as the weaker class.
I'm pretty sure this lineup is dead even.
Yeah, but I would just 1k every jackhammer.
Yeah, and I would... Dude, reporting it doesn't even work, dude. You hack so much that these servers don't even pick up on it. It's not even an anomaly anymore. That's probably why Blade never got banned, dude.
Blade has been hacking for 3 years.
I know. Dude, what if he is the server, dude? What if he's not real?
Okay,
what if he's not a person?
Wait. Go back. I just a message to Evo. Wait, when they go to B1. Right here, he teleports on Juice's
Bro, this Skype call just cut out so hard.
Alright, well I'm commentating. I'm saying that he teleported to the top, Evo teleported to the top left, and now he's gonna click in the bottom right, and so the teleport on Juice's screen is gonna make Evo go like this. And that's pretty distracting for Juice's. I mean Jesus.
Yes, but I don't feel like it's that important, because when you're spamming, especially with rage classes, it's gonna automatically prioritize a target that's not dead.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it's distracting, not that they're gonna nice dance on Joe.
Fucking sick dances, dude. You know AQW taught me how to dance, dude?
Yeah,
like,
you've told me.
Fucking senior prom, dude. That's how I danced, exactly like that.
I didn't even go to senior prom, because I feared that my only moves would be
no hack,
AQW moves.
No cyber bullies.
My only moves would be
dude.
AQW moves. I don't think that would be well accepted by society.
Yeah, I would just spam backflips until I get disconnected from the prom. Dude, Nicki Minaj is perfect, dude.
Same.
I'm pretty sure she's a goddess. Dude, I want her to sit on my face, dude. I want her butt to just swallow my fucking head, dude.
Same.
I want to live inside of her ass, dude.
Same. Wait, while we're at this, might as well.
What?
Icky.
Are you looking up Nicki Minaj,
Yep.
dude?
There we go.
Oh
there.
my god, that
Bubble-
ass, dude.
bubble cheeks.
Alright. Calm down, dude. There might be some underage players.
This now became
might
a
be
Mary
some-
May style commentary.
Dude, someone just got charged some shit.
Alright, let's
I just heard
give some
gunshots.
advice to Skith and Juices.
Get good. Get good, alright? Well, it seems like Skith kind of understands what he wants to do, but he's not executing it well.
Right
Alright.
there he did.
For those who are really looking to play on the advantages of each class, DS has a unique way of being able to beat classes by able to do a large amount of damage to a class without even being near it with Impale. Ranged Dragon Slayer more or less isn't very good. You want to go like mid-range, and if you go range, you want to go all the way.
Yeah,
You don't want to do like D-Blade.
I think Dragon Slayer
For that reason
has
being-
to be very unstable.
Really, no. I like fucking stable or mid. I don't like unstable at all on Dragon Slayer. The main reason being against Rust Bucket, if you get a bad DOT, it's going to be completely negated and be 0.
Yeah.
Whereas
but then,
if you're stable, your DOT is still going to do an okay amount of damage.
Yeah, but then, it's not really about the DOT whenever, because Rust Bucket's Event Horizon is very useful for nullifying the DOT. It's more
Exactly.
about...
You're still...
it's more
I've
about
tested
that
the numbers on
scorched
this. I've tested the numbers on this, and with Event Horizon up and static range, your DOT will still do 90 damage through the Event Horizon, which will amount to about 400 damage without even having to be in the room. And then after that, Event Horizon's on cooldown, and your DOT is doing 200 damage. And that's really how you want to play Dragon Slayer, is just when Event Horizon is up, you want to be running at it, getting your hits off, your Scorch Steals,
I think
whatever.
I actually,
And then when it's off, you want to play around the DOT.
Actually, with the DOT, I think the better strategy with unstable weapons is if you impale. Suppose you get a very good impale, you want to keep that impale by applying it before it fades. Then, whenever the Event Horizon fades, that will definitely be devastating for the Rust Bucket. Now, suppose that the DOT is weak and it's dealing 0, you wait for it to fade, and then whenever you apply it again, the chances are that it's going to be decent or good, and at that point the event will fade.
Interesting interaction between Dragon Slayer's DOT though and Rust Bucket is the way RNG works is the more low ends you hit, the more likely you are to get a high end. And so if you get a low end DOT, that will just multiply your RNG, making it much more likely for you to hit a high end as the DOT progresses.
That's why I think if played right, the unstable DS definitely is better.
Nah, I know how to use the stable DS better. Just play completely around the impale, because the impale just does so much damage, and Rust Bucket really can't fight you. So its only options are to kind of weave in when Bane of Scales goes off, and on the Rust advantage, it has a lot of bursts.
Look at this scrub. Look at the advice this scrub gives. Just ask.
Just ask.
That's how you win every 1v1, guys. Just ask.
Oh, actually, not necessarily. There's some classes where asking really is not going to do anything. Like Ninja versus Starlord, for example. If you're Starlord, asking the ninja really isn't going to do a whole lot. In fact, it might actually be harmful. Just saying.
Yeah.
If you're against someone who asks a lot, Ninja versus Starlord, Ask Starlord is definitely the matchup for you. or as ninja, because I mean,
Yeah, then they're just stacking your thin air up. Anyway,
easy stacks.
what do you want to say about this match?
I mean, it was clearly really, really close.
Yeah, Scythe barely won.
And the reason to that, I think, being is his range. I don't like that range. And it sounds silly, but especially when two players are within a very small margin of skill gap, every single thing you do to help propel you winning will matter, and that includes having a good range.
Agreed.
And I don't really like that range on Rush Bucket either, but that D-Blade range specifically on DS isn't very good. You want, if you're going unstable, you want to be able to have, and the reason you want the highest range possible is because you have more opportunities to hit a larger end. And that is why the Godly Axe is so popular right now, and especially in wars, because you have like this massive margin of high ends you can hit, as opposed to like the lower range weapons.
The reason that unstable is useful in P-Wars is the random nukes you can get will be unhealable. It's better to get inconsistent damage, because then the healer doesn't have as much time to react in case your RNG favors you.
Yeah, which is very bound to happen with a bard.
Yeah. Anyway, I just want to say that I think Scythe's choice for his Rust Bucket, his weapon choice for Rust Bucket, is worse than Juices's weapon choice for Dragon Slayer.
I don't agree with that. I don't know what builds they were either. I hope they were both full luck. But just that range, it's one of those ranges where you don't hit too many high ends, you don't hit too many low ends. You get like this weird, awkward, like 700 spam, like as if you were stable. But then there's also all these consistencies. You don't get the random, really large hits and then really low hits, which is what you're shooting for with an unstable class.
Yeah. I mean, they're both pretty bad choices on the range, so I guess this was a pretty even match. And the scores reflect
like with Rust you can manage, because your damage isn't going to be reduced by anything other than Bane of Scales. And so when the Bane Scales fades, you'll still have this randomness, whereas with DS, you want to make sure like you have the range in check, because you don't want all your DOTs to be bad and to have like this inconsistent damage, because DS does not attack a lot. You get like 1 or 2 attacks per interaction and 1 or 2 autos, and the rest is DOT damage. So you really want to make sure that however you want to approach it, whether it's like unstable, stable, you know what you're doing.
This is a match that's centered around hopping, in my opinion. Hopping for damage.
Yes, and both classes have to be able to hop a specific way.
Yeah.
Know like when to hop and when not to.
The Dragon Slayer needs to hop a lot because it's so slow that you need to like give it time for some of its cooldowns. And the Rust Bucket
play around the
cooldowns,
Scorched Steel.
Scorched Steel especially. The Rust Bucket needs to hop around at the right times, because it just doesn't deal a lot of damage a lot. So it needs to cross mount.
You want to the general idea is you want to flash belt the DS off the bat, and at the very beginning when you get scales, just stay away from the Dragon Slayer, and then weave in when Bane of Scales fades, that time between when it fades and it's still on cooldown, get your burst in, and then weave out.
Yeah, that's a pretty wise thing. And then for the DS, you just want to chase down that Rust Bucket as much as possible once you have that Bane of Scales activated.
Pretty much, because they're not going to out-DPS you.
Yeah. Alright, well, I think we gave some pretty good criticism. And
yeah.
Alright, peace.